Good morning. It's Tuesday, February 17th. Happy February 17th day. Uh, it is a gorgeous morning at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Whether you're joining us now or later through listening to this recording, I just want to welcome you. Yes, and Rana says it's the Chinese New Year. All right, you know what? Oh God, what was it? Almost 30 something years ago, we left on this day to go and pick our daughter Renault up from China. She was born in China, and we had a heck of a time getting her back to this country. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you for reminding me of that, Rana. Today's lesson is a great lesson, um, and I'm going to offer it as a way of sort of trying on new clothes. So I'm going to read through a few of the first lessons. Maybe it'll be the first 50, so just to sink in. But then as we begin, I just offer the invitation to you to think about this meditation as if somebody has given you a phenomenal new wardrobe, and you get to try on all of the clothes in the wardrobe, and they've been made exactly for you in exactly the style that you like, that looks best on you, and you get to just try them on and see what they feel like. So sink into your chair, sink into your favorite posture wherever you are. I'm going to turn my screen off so that I don't have to worry about what I look like, and invite you to do the same. So just be present with whatever is in this moment. Um, whatever is in this moment is just what it is. As Cindy reminds us, it's not personal. It's just what Source is offering through you as a way to experience itself through you. So let it be whatever it is. Don't judge it. Don't try to change it. Just go with it and love whatever it is, because it's you who are the love that is experiencing whatever's arising now. So we begin. Nothing I see in this room, on the street, in this world, in my own mind, means anything. I have given everything I see all the meaning it has for me. I do not understand anything I see. These thoughts do not mean anything, and I am never upset for the reasons I think. I'm upset because I see something that is not there. I see only the past, and my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts, past experiences, past emotions, past ideas, past definitions of what reality is. I see nothing as it is right now. My thoughts do not mean anything, and my meaningless thoughts show me a meaningless world. My upsets are because I see a meaningless world. And a meaningless world engenders fear. But God did not create a meaningless world. My thoughts are images I have made, and I have no neutral thoughts. And I see no neutral things. I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing, nor am I alone in experiencing the effects of my thoughts. I am part of a group consciousness, but I am determined to see. I am determined to see beyond the group consciousness. I am determined to see things differently. What this world shows me, what I see in this world, is a form of separation, which is a form of vengeance. But I can escape from this world I see by giving up attack thoughts. When I see myself as a separate person, I do not perceive my own best interests. When I see myself as a separate person in a world of separation, I do not know what anything is for. My attack thoughts are attacking my own invulnerability. My attack thoughts attack my holiness. And yet, above all else, I want to see. Above all else, I want to see things differently. God, the absolute love, is in everything I see. God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. I am not a victim of the world I see. I have invented the world I see. But there is another way of looking at this world. I could see peace instead of this, because my mind is part of God's mind. I am very holy, and my holiness, once known, envelops everything I see. And my holiness, once known, blesses the world. There is nothing my holiness cannot do. My holiness is my salvation. I am blessed when I know myself as God created me. The absolute, the all, love eternal goes with me wherever I go. Love is my strength and vision is love's gift. Love is my source. I cannot see apart from love. Love is the mind in which I think. God is the love in which I forgive. And love is the strength in which I trust. There is nothing to fear. God's voice speaks to me all throughout the day, and I am sustained by the love, through the love, as the love, and with the love of my Creator. Today's lesson is miracles are seen in light. What is this light? Is it like going into the basement and turning the electricity on, lighting up all the dark corners? Is it the light of pure being? Today's lesson and today's meditation is an invitation to try on the light for yourself. As we say the words silently within our own mind, we're going to feel how the words reverberate within our being. So relax, you can't do this wrong. This is like getting a great gift of a whole new wardrobe of clothing, and you are going to try on that clothing, and it's perfect for you. It looks great on you. It fits you beautifully. But we have to know the light that we are. We can't just say the words. We have to try the words on. We have to experience the words. We do not believe that winter is over simply because a calendar tells us that it is. We have to experience the effects of spring. That's how we know. We trust that winter is over because we see it in the lengthening of days and the increase of light. We may be walking down a street and the warm breeze comes from nowhere and reminds us, oh, spring is coming again. That's how we know. We have faith because seeing is believing. A Course in Miracles tells us it is important to remember that miracles and vision go together. And this needs repeating and frequent repeating. Miracles and vision go together. And remember, you do not create your own miracle. It is your right to experience miracles, but they come not through the personal self. The miracle is always there. just like the light is always there. And its presence is not caused by your seeing it, by your vision, and its absence isn't the result of your personal self's failure to see it. It's only your awareness of miracles that is affected. So you will see the miracles in the light, but not in the dark. And that is why it is so important for you to remember what you are. Miracles must be experienced to know their truth. They are not a subject to study or master. Miracles are known through forgiveness and through the effects of forgiveness. The dance with oneness has a major requirement, and that is that we have to leave behind the thought we are the body, or the body only. It is almost impossible to overstate the degree of fixation we have on the body. Everything in this world speaks to physical form. Almost all our thoughts are concerned with protecting the body, ensuring its survival, its freedom from pain or attack by another body. And so to experience miracles, we have to see and release the limitations of our bodily attachment, because that is where fear resides. Today's lesson: there is nothing to fear. Fear resides in the body, and it takes a million different forms, each one seemingly different, so that we never recognize the true source of our fear. This lesson asks us to investigate. If I am not a body, what am I? If I am not a father, if I am not a mother, if I am not a sister or a brother, what am I? If I'm not human, what am I? We are none of these things, and yet to function in this world, we are called upon in every moment to respond to this world as though we are the body. My son calls me. He calls me because I am his father. My daughter calls me. She calls me because I am her mother. My father calls me because I am his daughter. And we are expected to respond in these roles. But we are none of these. We are so far beyond these identifications. And it is our right to know what we are in truth. So, quietly in your seat now, repeat these words in your mind. Miracles are seen in light. The body's eyes do not perceive the light. But I am not a body. What am I? And now open. Just open. And now repeat in your mind. This is like trying on new clothes. Try the words that I'm going to say on. See how they reverberate in you. Experiment with this. Say these words in your mind silently. I am not weak, but I am strong. I am not weak, but I am strong. If you're fully in the moment, saying these words, you will feel a shift. The words, I am strong, produce a distinctly different vibration than the words, I am weak. Experiencing this energetic quality is critical. I am strong. And now say quietly in your mind, I am not doubtful. I am certain. Find something in yourself that you are certain about. I am certain I am capable. I am certain I am good. I am certain I am loved. I am certain I am gracious. How does the word gracious resonate? and I am sovereign. I am sovereign. I am gentle. I am gentle. I am fearless. And I am certain that I know myself here, now. I am certain I know myself here, now. And as I am certain I know myself, I know I am the light of pure being. I am certain. Miracles are a change in perception. They include a change in the way we perceive ourselves. It is a miracle to know yourself, certain about yourself. It is a miracle to know yourself, gentleness. To feel, I am that. And the strength of gentleness, I am that. Miracles are seen in the light. They are seen in the light of self-awareness. They are seen in the light of God's love, which is the same thing. I want to end today's meditation by just saying, just reminding, do not expect yourself to be perfect, not in this moment, and not even in this lifetime. This work that we do to awaken ourselves to the love we are does not require that we pass from this body having perfected ourselves. We already are that perfection. It does not require that we heal every wound. Sometimes the perfection that we are means we carry those wounds through this lifetime. And we carry them so that we can inform others and help others heal of their wounds in ways that we don't even recognize. Even as you stand, wounded, battle-scarred, not knowing, be certain of yourself. Accept the miracle of light. It feels good to know you are good. That is how you know it's true. Truth always feels good. It is good to know the truth about yourself. You are the light. You are good. You are gentle. You are strong. You are capable. And there is nothing to fear. Thank you for spending time in this meditation this morning. When you're ready, gently bring yourself back and let's talk about how this lesson is for you. Miracles are seen in the light. You cannot see in the dark. So if you feel like you're completely in the darkness, what the heck do you do? There are times for all of us, multiple times, sometimes a lot of times, when we feel like we're in the darkness and there's no light at all. Yet, here you are. If there was no lightness, you wouldn't even be here. Sometimes forgiving the darkness is the way that we let the light in. I forgive myself for being in the darkness and not knowing how to get out. Light. That's all I have to say. I'm going to be quiet and let others participate as you are moved to do so. No requirements. I will ask you this, though. How did it feel to try on the words? Patricia, good morning.
There. Good morning. Good morning. What a gift. I've been in the darkness and trying on the words because I'm going through a real big life shift. What a gift. So I thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Was there a word that particularly resonated?
Yes, the word strong. I am strong. I can do this. Even though it makes me sad, and even though I'm going through a lot of letting go, I am strong. I can do this. Fearless. I forgive myself for being in the darkness, even though it's hard. It's so easy to drop into the darkness because it's always there. I'm not liking it. I wish it were different, but it's not. So it's part of being human and experiencing that. And change is difficult. It's full of doubt. It's full of ambivalence. It can't be anything other than that. That's part of life. Yes and no. Yes and no. Maybe, maybe. I am strong. So this has been a wonderful gift today, Amy. Thank you.
Thank you, Patricia. Thank you. It's amazing how the words have a flavor.
I felt it across my chest. Like I would like, yeah,
Was there a word, May, that resonated for you?
strong also, but most of them, yeah, yeah. Just trying to untangle the like really solidifying spirit as the connective tissue of everything. Yeah. But it's so true when you like drop into it, you just see everything swirling and you like feel it just expand in your like entire being. It's like fibrous. Yeah.
There she goes into the chair. She always thinks I'm good. That's why we love dogs so much. That's why we love our animals. You know, I don't know how your mothers were, but some of you had really different experience. My mother wasn't a perfect mother, but when she told me that I was good, it was like my whole world lit up, right? And this world just seems like it covers the light up. So when we say the words, I am good, and we feel the way it reverberates in us, it's like a warm bath. What is it that experiences that? What is it that recognizes that? It's the truth, recognizing the truth about itself in a world that seems to deny that truth. I am sovereign. There is a royalty attached to that word. And we love it because it's the truth. I am capable. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't capable. Look at all the stuff that we have all been through. And yet we are still here, still trying, still believing, still standing, still willing. That is friggin' capable. Right? Cindy.
Funny, I heard it in my head. You just want to hear your voice. You just want to speak, Cindy. It doesn't matter what you say. Um, that's okay. I love us very much, and I found it funny that you mentioned mother, and um, when Livy asked me to lead the 12 step this morning, I said yes, and then I opened up uh, Hope for Today, and the teaching was on a relationship with her mom, and I'm laughing because I said, okay, I guess I'm going there. So, um, but I'm sitting with the vibration of words, and it's bringing me back to all the work with Jim Self, and it has me wondering whether or not we could look at doing some of that here in an open door in our own way. Because I have a real beautiful memory of sitting in groups with people and just really feeling into the vibration of lists of words. And perhaps, Amy, you and I could talk about how we might do that here on a regular basis. Because it was a huge part, right, of
Mhm.
mastering alchemy in the early days anyway. And it's real and it's true. And maybe we could create something, our version of it.
I think that's a really interesting idea. The guides, the guides tell us, I am word. I am word. And big, that's a big thing. I am the word of God. But
Divine in action. They define the word as the divine in action. So
yes, so they're divine in movement. I am word of God. And sometimes it's helpful to break that out a little bit. What is the word of God? It's light. It's love. It's tenderness. It's tenderness.
yeah. So you might not be surprised to hear, because it's all just one thing going on in my contemplations this morning. I'm grabbing the book so I read exactly what it says. This is written hours ago. I don't know if you can see it, but I asked the question in my writing this morning, What is the word of God? It's right there. The whole writing this morning seemed to have been focused on it. Don't ask me why. And instead of answering the question in the contemplation this morning, all it says is rest and wait and allow and be. Rest and wait and allow and be. All is well in the world. Look, and you will find all is God. Um, and a big part of that, for me anyway, is accepting that the Word of God and its purity is outside of every belief that creates this sense of a separate being. And so to get a higher vibrational version of the Word of God requires letting go of what I believe it is. So rest and wait and allow and be. And the other big word that has been vibrating in my space is listen.
Mm.
So I'm just like, I got chills now. When you just asked that question, what is the word? And I was like, man, it showed up in my space this morning. And then just with this morning, don't be so fast to answer the question. Listen. So yeah, I'm so grateful to be here.
Too. So I don't want to pick on anyone, but I was looking at Jerry. Jerry, you're right below me on the screen. I've been looking at you all morning and wondered if you wanted to tell us how you're doing this morning. But you have to unmute. Maybe Cindy can unmute you.
I clicked the button that said ask to unmute. Jerry, did that help?
Did it unmute?
Yep, you're good now.
I'm sorry. I hit something and I totally lost the whole visual. Can you see me?
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Amy. I really appreciate that because I've been doing the steps over again. And so all of the steps were up to, I think, 35 or something like that were very rich. I've done the lessons before, but through experience and time, this time around, they just have had so much more meaning. I I guess my words that you were doubtful and certain, I guess. Um, I've, I don't want to get into it, but a son was homeless and I blew him in and ended up to be cops with guns and bad situation and new charges and all of that kind of stuff. But um, the lesson that really helped me over these past days, which you mentioned, was 30. God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. And what that meant to me is it in the explanation, it talked about our vision. And what it said to me is my vision has always been filled with the lenses of fear in all of its manifestations. And what this lesson, it's kind of like on a blackboard, it's just filled with words of fear, worry, anger, resentment. And it's like erasing all of those words, erasing all of that from my lens and just put God and let me see my vision. Let all of the worry and the fears of my lenses be replaced with just seeing God. And that has been real helpful for me. Um, I came to the 10 o'clock. I'm not familiar with the groups here. Um, I cannot make the 12 o'clock, so I wanted to come this morning. I don't know people here, but I wanted to come this morning to say thank you because last Tuesday at the 12 o'clock meeting, it was very rough, and I was just blown away by the love that you people, um, shared with me. So I wanted to just come today and to thank you very much because that meant a great deal to me. And I'm looking forward to doing these lessons more and more and coming to this group so I can be more certain about all of this instead of, you know, leading the life of doubt and worry and fear. So the light, somebody said yesterday they talked about a Sufi tale of a flower. I don't know if anybody heard it. The first time I heard it, that the flower is just is doesn't resist anything and just seeks the light. That's all it does is just seeks the light. I thought that was very neat. So, yeah, I seek the light instead of the darkness and the love. So, thank you for your love. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. I think I speak for everyone when we I say you are always, always welcome. It takes all of us to strengthen. It takes all of us. Each one of us adds something to the whole. And so your addition to this group in whatever form you want to come in is always welcome because you can only add to it. When Cindy says there's 9 opportunities to meet, whatever fits your schedule. You just show up and we'll be happy to see your face.
Thank you.
Okay. Cindy's going to say the same thing.
Yeah, I put the link for the calendar. The homepage has the calendar on it. Also, first of all, Jerry, I love you. You know that. And you mentioned the flower. I'm trying to remember who said that yesterday. But I heard the guides through Paul, somebody asked the question about when we're fully awakened or whatever. I don't remember how she asked. Do we drop the body or does the body become God? She's like, I want to know if I walk around as an enlightened human being or if I get to drop the body and that was her question. And the guides all but laughed at her. And I loved it because they pointed to the flower in their response. They literally just said, a flower is in its perfection at all times and doesn't ever state that I'm something other than God. And a flower, will go back into the earth and become a new flower, whatever. But that pointing like landed here in a way that it dropped a level of that question. And it also it dissolved a level of suffering when there's questions about my parents, questions about my kids, this understanding that this body can be equated to a flower. And so my kids and my parents and stuff, it's all just part of the flow. And so something wanted to say that out loud to see it again. And Jerry's brought it up. So there you have it. I hope that landed for somebody somewhere.
Oh, well, we're going to meet again at noon. Sandra, you've got a share. You want to close us out?
I just wanted to say, Amy and Cindy and everyone here, that this special time on Tuesday mornings where um, you read the first 50 lessons, and then with your voice sounds like music to me. And I am transported. And this has become such an integral part of my week. And I wanted you to know that, Amy.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sandra. I'm going to tell my husband that you said that, that my voice. Oh, I don't mean to deny your compliment. I really appreciate that, you know.
It's coming through you as in God, of God, as God. So it isn't personal, but you are allowing. And so thank you, sweet Amy.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, go stop the recording.